Okay. Head up.
Next one.
We'll bounce back. We got this.
Yep.
We got it. We got it.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Jackson around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this three-game set. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. Two. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Alcantara on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner and they've got him doubled off. Back here in San Diego, top half of the third inning, Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And there it is, 700. One of the greatest home run hitters the sport has ever seen, and he keeps on doing it.
Well, we've been anticipating this home run for a little while now, and it's been worth the wait. What an awesome sight. And like you said, Berg, he's not done. Who knows how many he has left in him. But when you get into the 700s, you can't help but think about the legends he's joining and the all-time record, which might possibly be in reach.
One out, bases full. That's smashed towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for third. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jackson in the box now. Takes strike one. This one's smoked on its way out of here.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Jackson stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. At this point, the hit streak is a side story. This is a full-blown clinic.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Ohtani. This one in the air center field. Merrill under this one. And there's two down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Quick toss to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. It's the Dodgers 8, Padres 4. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Chopped left side. Gorman to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Jackson will forever be remembered as part of baseball's 700 club after hitting his 700th career homer in this game.
It's just incredible, Boog. What he's been able to do over his career, staying healthy enough to be this productive, is an accomplishment in itself. Now the only question is, how many more homers can he hit?
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His latest homer in an incredible season. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Volpe, the next up for the Padres. Man at second. Up the middle, Jackson. Gets it to first. That's the inning. One left for San Diego. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next from the Dodgers, the catcher,
Will Smith to the plate.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Hit on the ground to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
No, he's in there.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now the base is loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
The 0-1. Line drive to short and caught. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Mookie now.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
To the right side. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So 2 down. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, and this one gets away. The tag save. He scores on a wild pitch.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and they can't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jackson
Jermaine
with another scorching
Jackson.
run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Bounce to third. Gorman. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Jermaine Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air, right field. Tatis moving under this one. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
So digging in, Kevin Alcantara.
The left fielder, Kevin.
The 1-1.
Alcantara.
Hard hit, right side. Out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 3. This is NL West action on MLB. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 62. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jackson starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
That's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even.
Man at first, Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. This could end it. Chopper right side. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Jackson digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. McClanahan with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Now the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Ground ball up the middle. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. One out and a runner at second.
Second base. Jermaine.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the out.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot. His 6th of the series. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Man at first, 1 away. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw, but it's offline. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Pickoff throw. And he's back in on a dive. Now back to second. Tag. And he got him that time.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going or not, but when you've got that kind of speed, you don't have to have a huge lead. You just got to get a really good jump. And he gets caught out there in no man's land. That definitely hurts a little bit.
Here comes Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ground ball right side. Jackson slings to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the batter.
And next for L.A., Jermaine Jackson. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Jackson had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Jackson steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher singing.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing move, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and it's off the wall. Coming home.
All right, he's up. He's up.
He scores and they have the lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Ohtani. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Fires to third, but he's back. That one lifted to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever
brings it in for the third out. So the Dodgers leave one. Jackson steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. One at bat can tilt the scale.
Liner, base hit. Chapman headed home. He'll score, and it's 8-4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. 2 on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Andy Pajes, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. The 1-1. Brings it in for the third out. 2 runs in the inning, but they back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 4th. Ian Happ stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. It's off the top of the wall. Around second now, going for 3.
There you
Safe
go.
at
You're
third
here.
with a
You're
triple.
here. That'll
His
win
third hit of the day.
Great job.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit! In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to their lead. It's 11-8.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
First and second, one out. Jackson now at the plate, looking to complete the cycle with a double. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Back here in the desert, on to the bottom of the 8th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Duran is just 1 strike away. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Jackson had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Jackson stepping in now. You look at the career splits and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ripped to third and caught.
Grounded bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
This one smoked on its way out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they cut into the deficit. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 2 on, 2 outs. Out of bounce right side. And that one handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
Jackson, a former MVP. He made his big league debut when he was just 21 years old. The Dodgers used a 1st-round pick on him. Back makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for L.A. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Jackson digging in. Pressure's thick right now. Singing 1 well-placed swing, and we've got a brand-new ball game.
Yeah, this is the moment that hitters dream about. It's time to rise to it.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Relay throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 4-4.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And next for L.A., Jermaine Jackson. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boo. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So, runner at second, 2-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The run is just one strike away. In the air, right field. Jackson settles under this one. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Jackson trying to set the tone early. Let's see if he can be the one to break through.
Yeah, Boog, you want guys who want the bat in these spots.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. In half up to hit. On the ground right side. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Jackson locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. This is Willie Castro.
Number 3, Willie Castro.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So one hit is all they get. We've played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is the Sunday night show. Jackson digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. One runs in. The relay puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One run, one hit, one error, and one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Willie Castro stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the lefty with the 0-1. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Out towards right center field. On the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the seventh. Adolis Garcia. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they're up by 4. Round second, digging for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
That was a laser.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That smash towards center. Has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jake Burger stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The D-backs down to their final strike. In the air, left field. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Jackson was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Well, this place is ready We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Coming to you live from Southern California, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Sal Freeland, the next to hit.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of the NLDS. On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time. Here's a big power threat. Jermaine Jackson. He's a guy who does it all. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, one out in second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
Up the middle, Jackson. Slings to first, and that'll do it. To the bottom of the fifth, halfway home, all even at 4. Game one of the division series. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they lead it. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Jackson stepping in. A base hit here could shift the 5. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
There's the strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they roll this one. No outs. Runner at first. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky.
Runner goes again. And there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Postseason games are defined by these situations. Can you get the runner home from third when it matters most?
This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging and heading for home. Runner from third in to score. And they tie it late here in game 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. For the top of the 8th, Nolan Shotwell digs in now. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they inch closer. Jackson had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Blasted off for an amazing 4-homer game.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Sal Freeland getting ready to hit. Ground ball could be 2. Betts toss to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
High fly ball, right field. Freeland gets under it. Out number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's the third out. Jackson steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Bird. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they lead it. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
The batter, number 13.
Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner takes off for third, and the throw bounces, tag out.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off, but trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
We're in the second game of this division series. We go to the top of the 7th. Cedric Mullins up now for the Brewers. Ground ball to the right side. A dive. Nice stop. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. We're in the second game of this division series. Bottom of the 8th. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
The crowd is going crazy after that swing. They're loving it. What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
One down. Next for Milwaukee, Dylan Dingler. Swing at a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That's it out.
Up next in Milwaukee, the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. And the 0-1. In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. And out to a board. Back to the top of the order. This is Bryce Terang. This could end it. This one popped up. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers salvage game 2 here at home to even this series.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for game 3.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
6-5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. It's buzzing in here ahead of game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2 games.
One down. Jermaine Jackson, the next to hit.
Jackson.
Center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That's his 7th home run of the series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jackson digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the runner on at first with one gone. Next for Milwaukee, Nolan Schanuel. Right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 3rd game of the division series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. Base hit.
Pick it up.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I wouldn't find the sweet spot, right?
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. The 0-2. Flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out man at first. Now at the plate, Jonathan Aranda. Here's a 2-2. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Here's Nolan Gorman. Ripped to third and caught. He's not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. One run across. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's 12-1.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Jermaine Jackson now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a rip for the center field base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily. And the lead continues to grow. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Shonwell steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 2 men left. All loaded up. Dylan Dingler up now for the Brewers. Bradish is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
And the final, 13-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Here in Milwaukee, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Brandon Sproat. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. That's 9 homers this series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of there.
So 2 down. Sal Freeland digs in now. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Jackson locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, and nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, Jonathan Aranda. The 1-2. Popped in the air, left field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Nolan Gorman will hit next. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Two on, 2 outs. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. 2 on, 2 outs.
Second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Game 4 of the division series. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Number 75 up now for the Brewers. On the ground. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog.
Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
And next for L.A., Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a one-out single.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Payoff pitch. And ball forward to a board. Here's Ohtani. Up the middle, Terran flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Dodgers out front, 13-3. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jermaine Jackson.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the 3rd out. On to the And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jackson digs in. This pitcher is in the Cy Young conversation for a reason, and this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
Luzardo, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. It bounces, and he's going for third. And the throw bounces, tag out.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw at third base.
2 outs, runner at first. Austin Hayes now at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A 2-run homer, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So they're all loaded up. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Jackson. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
So 2 down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Going. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
1 strike away from securing game 1. He got it, and that's the ball game. Jackson really stood out in this win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6?
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jermaine Jackson. He's a guy who does it all. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. It bounces and he takes off for second. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out, the runner at second here in Game 2 of the NLCS. That's smacked on a line to center. Crawford brings it in with a nice running grab.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper now at the plate. And the 2-2. On the ground, right side. To first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Bounced it. He breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. High fly ball, right field. Hayes moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're on the board with lots of ground to make up. Jackson steps in. 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now 10-2.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Rips one to right, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 14-11.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Mookie now. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. And the Dodgers walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Tons of offense in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. In here ahead of game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. And our pitcher in this game, Christopher Sanchez. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a man aboard.
Man, he smoked that thing. That
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Bounced it, he breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
On the ground. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Chopper right side. Jackson fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jackson steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing. Man at first, here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
On the ground, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Top of the 6th inning. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That smash towards center. Crawford on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Swinging a ground ball. Gets it to first. That's out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Jackson ready to hit now. Down late. RBI opportunity. And this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 6th of the series, and they cut into the deficit. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
What does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got a great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Jackson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-7.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple. This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia. And on the mound in this one, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball. Jackson steps in now. This is one of those matchups that'll test every ounce of a hitter's approach, Singy.
Yeah, if you get a pitch to hit, Boog, you better not miss it. You might not see another one all day.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. He'll circle the bases, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geller. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner touches second, and for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Jackson steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
On a line out towards center. Crawford on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Jackson steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 5-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
So 2 down. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Jackson locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boo, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
1 out. The go-ahead run is in second. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at-bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Back to the mound. It hit him. He gets the force, but a run does score in the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
1 down. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the ground, Jackson. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2. Jackson stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, I'll say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 on, 2 outs. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 runs in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Nolan Gorman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Good job of damage control right there. So they get 1, but end up leaving. Here's Royce Lewis. 2 Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Smith settles under this one. And the Los Angeles Dodgers are National League champions. They're headed to the World Series.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
All right. Okay. Let's go. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Let's do it.
This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with...
Here comes Corey Seager.
The designated hitter, Corey Seager.
On the ground right side, Jackson. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. That one hammered center field. Carter going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Jackson stepping in now, facing a Cy Young candidate is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball bat. Ever tried that, Singing?
I have to. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they add on. It's 5-2. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Game 1 of the World Series. As we go to the top of the 4th, Vinny Pasquantino stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard hit left side. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 50.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
One out man at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nolan Gorman. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rangers 7. You're watching the World Series on the show. So 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball, right field. Perez on the move to the alley. 2 down. Jackson really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Coming to you live from Southern California. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First and second, no outs. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. He gets there on a slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Jackson digging in. Big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boog, he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Now 2 away. Jackson stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Line drive, base hit. He's been pressing a bit at the plate, but that one's well earned.
Man, you smoked that.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. In the dirt, he's going for second. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
You won't find many base runners with the instincts and guts to move up when a ball in the dirt is that close to the catcher. That's special.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And he grounds one back up the middle. Inning over. Rangers.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Go-ahead run on base. William Contreras stepping in for the Rangers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. It's his third home run of the game. This place is buzzing right now. Look at all those towers.
I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game, ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of, and he's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of times in history, so this is really special, and we won't forget this.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Jackson steps in. One swing could end it. He's got the pop, and the stage is set.
Yeah, it's all about slowing down that heartbeat, dude. Trust the swing and let it rip.
In there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And the Dodgers walk it off in game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And a final 8-7. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Baseball from the Lone Star State. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. And on the hill in this one, Kumar Rocker. What do we have on him? Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, great job right there.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Hit on the ground to short. Seager tosses to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. Man on second, 2 down. Bounced it. He breaks for third. Throw to third. Ow! And that. So 2 down. Corey Seager now at the plate.
Corey Seager.
The 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Jackson. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Jackson, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former Silver Slugger. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A 2-run homer. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they're chipping away. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Hit weakly on the ground. Gorman. There's one. On to first, double play. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Rangers 6 and the Dodgers 3. Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, good. Aggressive, and it paid off.
World Series Game 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vinny Pasquantino stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground right side. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's going to be Jermaine Jackson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one finds its way through. And out to a board. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's a big power threat. Nolan Gorman. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The throw to third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
2 on, 1 out. And that's a strikeout looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Sets him down looking. Dodgers strand a couple. Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan.
Now the 0-1. Puts a bunt down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Sousa is just 1 strike away. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers lead the series 3-0 and have a chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Bogan.
One down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's a guy who does it all. Jackson went deep twice in his last game. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they've taken the lead here in Game 4.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next up for Texas, Vinny Pasquantino. Up the middle. What a stop. From his knees, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jackson up now. Stepping in here is like walking into a haunted house. You know something nasty's coming. You just don't know when.
And it's usually a wipeout slider that disappears in the shadows. Nightmare fuel.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run homer. That's 9 homers this series. And they boost their lead.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
One down. Bichette up to the dish. To the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's a 2-run single. It's 9-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
He's safe.
Up next to the Dodgers.
All loaded up. Nolan Gorman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That's to third.
Get out, flat.
Bichette whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field. So one gone with a runner at third. Now here is Corey Seager.
Number 5, Corey
The 0-2.
Seager.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Well struck left field. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
And at first, now the third baseman, Bichette. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. LA's on top, 11-4. You're watching the World Series on the show. Jackson digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Two down, nobody on. Late here in Game 4. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter has a beat on it. And that is that. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The Rangers down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball. And that's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.